He called me fat, and I cringed. Not at the insult as such, not much of it, but at the verbal dull, the paucity of adjective, the pervading mental lull, the flap of his limp and flaccid gums, the lack of hearty fun. Fat? Why fat, I cried. Surely round would move things up a pitch or two, and gargantuan would do, and corpulent construe the adipose you had had. Why fat, oh fatuous man? Call me beefy, limp, or bulging. Term me bovine, bull, or burly. Name me chunky, roly-poly, or inflated as your knob. Oh, linguini, limp and little. Your linguistic torpor bores, ignores the 25,000 words that Joyce and Shakespeare forged, and do not hoard, but your words, overall, are snores. As I eat my s'mores, let's resume. I am thick-set, paunchy, heavy as the synapses in you. I am wider than a canyon, and the broad primordial stew. Fat? Fat, you fraud. I am queen of unburnt calorie, the rarest elephantine, the mobiest of sentient beasts, the diet doctor's dream. My stockiness drives diet stock, my pudge, the script of pills. I am larger than Niagara and the Roman 7 hills. Dormant doormat. There are spots of verdant bliss for me, but no school for fools like you. You are but a speck of rotten lard, a granule of mere sand. I am high and vast and infinite, dimensionally great and grand. This is after Louise Bogan's Medusa poem, and it involves the Elizabethan pun that hides a certain part of a woman's anatomy in a country. And I've always thought the Medusa was the vagina dentata, but I promise not to give long introductions. Medusa's country. I had come to your house in your cave of trees to face you like the rain. My frozen limbs moved, my arm ready to touch you, my reflection in pain. When your rheumy eyes were before me, your once ash-blonde hair, your stiff limbs reached out like serpents with skin shed everywhere. This I acknowledge begrudgingly. Nothing is always young. My own cave will not brighten nor bless nor confer joy on any man's tongue. The water will dry and will leave only dust. I will feel no prick when it does. The serpentine grass will cover my love, and green growth enshroud what was. But once a man stood like a statue before my cave of trees, his eyes transfixed by my serpents that hardened, froze, and pleased. Okay, this was an exercise I did following the Raven, and I tried to follow the metric pattern, which is trochaic dipodic, as closely as possible, including the variations. I'm not sure I succeeded in all places, but I tried. And it's called Time of Death. Always blocked in future gloomy, suicide seems bright and roomy. Now's my chance for rebirth. I will leave this dismal life role. I'll return as Queen of Sheba, or a vampire, or a reaver, or a saint who cures the nouveau riche, a wondrous wealthy soul. Yes, you see, I found my niche to preach and prosper. Marvelous goal. Pills I took just took their toll. And now I feel my lips start numbing. Still my brain is bright and humming. Opiates are worth exploration. Percocets a true vacation. Who's afraid of drug addiction? Warning labels purport fiction. Strange my blood slow circulation. What's up with my respiration? Is this my death's anticipation? Death now or imagination? Death's approach now or elation? As my last act, I will vomit. Weakened, I will choke upon it. As it turns out, life is real, and death the realest part. I depart. While I thought of death as drama, it became this final trauma, painful, ebbing consciousness in shit and urine and this last part. Life continues always, right? Now stop this, God. I need a new start. Cause of death, attack by heart. Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny, do you remember sitting on the stoop, the smell of green lilacs, the moon in your hair, my battered face, your purple heart? You said they had no right, and that no one would ever do that to us again. Oh, Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny, I love you, don't die, AZT. Johnny, I love you, don't die, just may work. Johnny, I love you, don't die, T says go. Johnny, I love you, don't die, up and down. Johnny, I love you, don't die, you'll be strong. Johnny, I love you, don't die, soon I swear. Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny Angel, do you remember when you put down the spike? I was so proud when you got 90 days. You wrote my name on your one tattooed arm saying, Angel, you're next, and you pulled me from hell with your one tattooed arm. Gave me my dignity, showed me my soul. Oh, Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny, I love you, don't die, PCP. Johnny, I love you, don't die, ain't the end. Johnny, I love you, don't die, this new drug. Johnny, I love you, don't die, just like work. Johnny, I love you, don't die, please hold on. Johnny, I love you, don't die, please just try. Johnny, I love you, don't die. Oh, Johnny Angel, do you remember the lightning nights, the August storms, the smell of the ocean, the sand in your hair? You told me your dreams, you helped me find mine. You said anything, everything was possible now. I believed you then, I believe you now. Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny, I love you, don't die, try to eat. Johnny, I love you, don't die, try to walk. Johnny, I love you, don't die, try to sleep. Johnny, I love you, don't die, try to breathe. Johnny, I love you, don't die. Johnny Angel, do you remember the August streams, the moonlit wind, the smell of wildflowers, the grass in your hair? Our love, real and strong, our life strong and real. You said it was worth everything, everything that had gone before. I loved you then, I love you now. Johnny, I love you, let go. It's okay. Johnny, I love you, let go. I'll be fine. Johnny, I love you, goodbye. Johnny, I love you, goodbye. Johnny, I love you, goodbye.